Attorney General Jeff Sessions today warned that illegal immigration could worsen if construction of the border wall doesn't happen soon. Sessions in an interview said the wall will, quote, drive home the president's message.
I think the border wall needs to move rapidly. It will be the final affirmation that the illegality is over. It will multiply many times the effectiveness of our border. The numbers have dropped significantly, but if we don't follow through and back up what he promised, then I think we could see these numbers rise again.
Joining me now to discuss the president's tough immigration policy, what's being done to eliminate the violent MS-13 gang members coming across that border, and the drug cartels' shipments of massive amounts of drugs. Michelle Malkin, the host of Michelle Malkin Investigates on CRTV.com. Michelle, great to have you with us. Let's start with first the President of the United States making it clear that we're going to war against the drug cartels of Mexico. I don't think he gets enough credit. I mean, he's the first president to have the guts to say this and to do it.
Yes, he is, and he deserves a huge salute for explicitly calling on America to engage the war on these drug cartels. Look, they're causing misery for the people south of the border and certainly spreading all of that toxic impact on communities across this country. And it has never been a priority for past Democratic administrations. And unfortunately, I'd say that it should have been a higher priority with the Bush administration as well.
Yes.
And if there are two people in this country who can actually make progress in the war on the drug cartels, it's President Trump and his Attorney General, Jeff Sessions.
Right. Attorney General Sessions is doing and saying all of the right things. He is standing up for the president. We just heard him there talking about the wall. It has to be built. He is going to be at the border, as you know, tomorrow with the Department of Homeland Security Secretary General John Kelly. John Kelly 2 weeks ago was talking rather softly, if I may, about the border wall, talking about we won't build it sea to shining sea. It was a flippancy that I really didn't appreciate on his part. But since then, he has been talking tough, talking straight. Yesterday, acknowledging we had more people in 2015 die of drug overdoses in this country than in 12 years of war in Vietnam.
I'm glad that Secretary Kelly got woke, as the young people might say, on this issue. And this has been a dire need on our southern border. I would argue I wish there were more physical barriers on our northern border as well. But we have to do one thing at a time here, and this is the big thing. And Attorney General Sessions has been hitting it out on the park on every aspect of immigration enforcement. It's the wall, it's deportation, it's interior enforcement, it's going after these violent drug cartels, and certainly, of course, the biggest criminal illegal alien racket in America, MS-13.
And MS-13, to call them a terrorist organization, to brand them as such, is, I think, an innovative stroke. No one has done much specifically directed at MS-13, but again, as you point out, the Attorney General is being very clear and very straightforward that we can take care of MS-13 if we make that choice.
Yeah, that's right. Look, even El Salvador, which sent MS-13 to America more than a decade ago, almost 2 decades ago, declared MS-13 a terrorist organization. It's something we should have done as long ago ourselves. And of course, the issue is not just that we've got murderers and machete wielders and drug traffickers, human sex traffickers, and this entire criminal syndicate that has spread from Los Angeles all across the country. Right. and, you know, to the other side of the coast in Montgomery County, Maryland, where I witnessed it firsthand. I mean, you had MS-13 members who were at the Target store or at the mall terrorizing people.
Right.
But it's not just the most violent gang in America, but of course, the ways in which this criminal racket has hooked up, say, with the other most dangerous criminal syndicate in the world, ISIS and Al-Qaeda, makes it a particularly potent and worrisome threat to American security. The collaboration between those groups in Central and South America has been well known in intelligence and immigration circles for upwards of 2 decades.
Michelle, as always, great to see you, great to talk with you. Thanks. Michelle Malkin.
Take care.